Hello, this is part 73 of our preparation for NSE4 Fortinet exam. And we talked about what could be used for storing logs from FortiGate. So FortiGate could be using FortiAnalyzer, FortiManager, syslog server, FortiCloud, and FortiSIEM. We talked about also VDOMs, remote logging, and log transmission via UDP port 514. It's by default. And now we will talk also about reliable logging and OFTPS. But before I would like to remind some information from NSE3 exam about FortiSIEM. SIEM stands for Security Information and Event Manager. FortiSIEM analyzes security alerts in real time, collect and analyze information from security devices such as FortiGate, from servers, from databases, applications, and from endpoints. And it aggregates log data, security alerts, and events. So it collects event logs and security logs from FortiGate. FortiSIEM run advanced analytics on the data. SIEM is to provide real-time analytics for security monitoring. Potential incidents prioritize risk, severity, and impact. Simple cross-correlation rules, user behavioral anomalies, and applying machine learning models, ML models. It proves security controls are in place and security controls are effective. Primary driver for purchasing SIEM, security information and event management, was regulatory compliance. For example, for industries such as PCI, payment card industry, Sarbanes-Oxley Act, and Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA. Also, security compliance for GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation. User and Entity Behavior Analytics, UEBA. ML, Machine Learning for Big Data. So, insufficient number of qualified professionals and approach for typical network operation centers and security operations centers. All of those problems could be also improved when we deploy security information and event management systems, for example, provided by Fortinet. It's an information platform, it's threat intelligence center, and it is fully integrated and automated center for security and network operations, FortiSIEM. Questions about FortiSIEM. What is one method that SIEM uses to analyze data? Watch for known indicators of compromise, IOS. Which compliance, if ignored by business, hospitals, and other organizations, can result in punitive fines? Answer: complying to regulations. Question 3. Which feature provides SIEM greater visibility into the entire network? Answer: analyzing logs and alerts from single pane of glass. Which feature is a characteristic of later SIEM? UEBA, User and Entity Behavior Analysis. Which two requirements were motivation for SIEM? First, increasing number of alerts, and 2, complying to regulations. This is information about SIEM and why SIEM is in use and why you might want to synchronize your FortiGate to FortiSIEM and to remove logs from FortiGate to FortiSIEM instead of using FortiAnalyzer or FortiManager. Let's talk next about log transmission. Log transmission uses UDP port 514 for log transmission by default, and log messages are stored on disk and they are transmitted to FortiAnalyzer as plain text in LZ4 compressed format. Reliable logging and OFTPS. When you enable reliable logging on FortiGate, the log transport delivery method changes from UDP, User Datagram Protocol, to TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Transmission Control Protocol provides reliable data transfer, guaranteeing that the transferred data remains intact and arrives in the same order in which it was sent. As we know, UDP is considered to be unreliable protocol, and TCP is a reliable protocol. It provides reliable data transfer. And if you enable logging to FortiAnalyzer or FortiManager using the graphical user interface, reliable logging is automatically enabled. If you enable logging using the command line interface, you must enable reliable logging using the command line interface command. Config log FortiAnalyzer setting. Set status enable. Set ENC-algorithm, then choose controls and encryption algorithm high, medium, or high or low. Set reliable enable. Reliable logging must be enabled to use OFTPS. End. So you use this command when you enable reliable logging using the command line interface. Logging to FortiCloud uses Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, and you can set the encryption algorithm using the command line interface. The default encryption setting is high. Optionally, if using reliable logging, you can encrypt communications using SSL encrypted OFTP traffic. So when a log message is generated, it is safely transmitted across an insecure network. You can choose the level of SSL protection used by configuring the ENC-algorithm setting on the command line interface. When both FortiGate and FortiAnalyzer are running version 7.2 or later, and reliable logging is configured, FortiGate keeps logs in a confirm queue until it verifies those logs were received by FortiAnalyzer. This is archived by using sequence numbers seq _NO. This sequence number used to track the logs received. FortiOS periodically queries FortiAnalyzer for the latest sequence number seq _NO of the last log received and clears logs from the confirm queue to the sequence number. Knowledge check. Which storage type is preferred for logging? Remote logging or hard drive? And the correct answer is remote logging is preferred method of storage. Question 2. Which protocol does FortiGate use to send encrypted logs to FortiAnalyzer? And the correct answer is OFTPS. Question 3. If you enable reliable logging, which transport protocol will FortiGate use? UDP or TCP? For reliable logging, FortiGate will use Transmission Control Protocol, TCP. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching my videos. See you in my next videos. Bye!